Hello, and welcome to Life with Francie podcast, a place where you will find all kinds of conversation like mental health, self love, self care, trauma, hobbies, and more. With this podcast, I want to create a community where we support one another in business and personal life. Hope you enjoy this episode. Now, let's get the show started. On today's episode, it's a solo episode, me, myself, and I. And I have a lot of notes for this episode. This is my April review episode. I kept the tradition of doing a monthly review. I really like it because I can go back and see how far I have come. And on this one, I have so much to tell you guys. So I am so excited. Let's get the show started. I finally launched my website. Oh, yeah. So you can find it at lifewithfrancie.com. I am so excited. Oh, yeah, it's lifewfrancie.com. I am so excited for that. You can find my podcast, my social media. I have my first printable journal. I wanted to do a write at the journal printed one, but Amazon KDP was very complicated. I am not losing hope. I really want. Love pen and paper, so I'll definitely keep trying to have a printed journal sooner or later. But right now, I made it a printable, so you can find it at lifewithfrancie.com/shop. And yeah, so I'm gonna get into that world because I love journaling and I have my own little prompts that I have used through the years and I want to make it into journals. Mostly for myself. I'm selfish and like I really like pen and paper, so I'm excited to like have something that I worked on that I did, the writing or whatever in all of my journals and have those in a pretty journal to sell. So stay tuned, more to come, I promise. And then I have my Patreon community and there I'm working on it. I am more of updating on the podcast more than giving you sneak peek of the podcast. So I will tell you how some interviews went and things like that. I'm trying to make like 2 or 3 posts a week, but that's a lot. But I just want more of a private community and me tell more of what I'm working behind the scenes there than for the public. So I just love it. I got so much going on over there. I finally did my first monthly event. So I'm gonna try to have two pre-recorded things for Patreon and then one monthly event. And depends on the tier, you will either get access to the video or access to the replay. And then once I have like 4 or 5 videos, I will publish one on the YouTube channel. But right now I'm like trying to get comfortable on the camera because like doing a video just on a certain topic, like it's really hard. So, and I don't want to be looking at my notes all the time, like I'm gonna be doing for this podcast episode. If you can see me on Spotify or my YouTube channel. So I'm trying to get it together. So it's gonna be on the third Sunday of each month since I changed woman in podcasting event on the third Sunday. That just works great. So at 7 p.m. Central Time, I will have the Power Networking for Podcasters event, and at 8 o'clock, I will have an event for my Patreon community. And then on next this on April, it was about journaling. And I said like what it is, what the benefits are, and how I use my notebooks for journaling, how I got different themes and things like that. And then for the next one, I'm gonna have some prompts on working through emotions. So I'm excited for that one. And I will be answering questions of those prompts too. So yeah, I am excited. Mental health is like my jam. That's all I talk about. I love it. And I just want to share more of the system that has worked for me, and journaling has been a huge part on my mental health journey. So I would love to have a community where we're journaling together. So if you're interested in journaling or you already journal, come and check it out. So let's talk about the benefits of being in my Patreon community. As a bronze member, you will get access to exclusive content like the replays of my videos and a shout out on my social media platforms, YouTube channel, and podcast episodes. So it will be like a group shout out with everybody else. And I'm excited. If you have a business, you can put it there too. And then as a silver member, you will get benefits of the bronze tier, access to lives, and pre-recorded videos first. So you will get the VIP as a silver member. And then as a gold member, you will get the benefits up above, which is the shout out, exclusive content, um, um, and social media platforms, and then access to the videos live and access to the pre-recording videos. I will add uh the chat that is just going to be for my gold and platinum members, and as well as exclusive merch as a Patreon loyal fan. So I have a mug, I have stickers, I have, depending on the it just depending on the month, is every 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and then the year you get different products. So that's part of being loyal in my community, and that's only merch that is just for my Patreons. And so yeah, and then as a platinum member, you will get all the benefits above, as well as a very detailed ad just for the podcast and the social media. So if you have a business, I will make an ad, and I will share it on the podcast, depend on the episodes and things like that. And also a one-on-one with me, depending on the video. It might be about journaling or like anything about podcasts. I love talking podcasting. I really don't want to make it part of my coaching, but if you have questions about it, if you're interested in starting a podcast, or you already have a podcast and you want to see ideas on like how to get affiliate business or sponsorships or things like that, or how to do content for the month, plan ahead, like I'm already done with May. I have to do a few more reels for social media promoting the stuff going on through the month. And then on the podcast, I'm already done with May. And depending, by the time I recorded this episode, I still have two more interviews this month schedule. And hopefully that will finish June. We'll see. Wish me luck that the both interview worked out. And let's see where else what I was. Oh, planning. I love planning and decorating. I have my wall calendar and how I separate it and have quotes and things like that. I can share my systems with you. As well as decorating. I love that. I have my washi tape, my stickers, and just things that worked out for me. And journaling, and now I'm gonna add uh something else, but I can't say it yet. I have to announce it in my Patreon community first. So I'll probably give you a heads up on a May's review or June review for sure. But I'm working on a certification so I can offer a different service. And not a lot of people are talking about that service. And I am so excited to get certified on and be able to help it. It's another tool that has helped me. But before I do, I can practice on anybody and use it, I have to learn everything about it and do it the right way. So I am so excited. I can't wait to make the announcement, but anyhow, everything worked out. So it's just crazy. So this is why I have the podcast. It was a connection with another podcast guest, and I'm about to go on her podcast. So we did a podcast collaboration. And from there, she has a certification that I'm interested on, and I apply for it. And I'm excited to. It's an 11-week program. So I've been doing that. Uh, by the time I recorded this episode, I have only done one class. So I am excited to do that as it's online, and I have the freedom to do it in the evenings at home. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, about the Power Networking for Podcasters events in the Women in Podcasting community. It has switched from the Thursdays. Now is every third Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time. And then since I did so good for April, I am gonna post a replay on May, and it will be for the episode May 21st. And so stay tuned for that one. I will post it in YouTube and the podcast, you already know that. Let's see. Oh no, haha. The next event is May 21st at 7 p.m. Central Time. The replay for April's episode will be on episode Monday, April 15. So stay tuned. April 15 is the replay that I will post for April, and then May's event fall on May 21st. So I'm excited about that. And then which I ended up the I did I hosted a woman in podcasting show episode, and I'm so excited. I will let you guys know when it goes live. So stay tuned in my social media. It was just 5 minutes, but I'm so excited to have done that and be able to be a leader in the woman in podcasting community and see other women stepping up to in leadership as well in there. And Jennifer Hensel is just amazing. She has truly been a blessing in my life. And I don't get this is not sponsored or anything like that. It's just I love her community. I love her the events that she got going on. Somebody else is helping people publish um books, and how you use podcasting to advertise your books or vice versa, do books on podcasting and things like that. So I just love it there. So check it out. It's the Woman in Podcasting Facebook group, and she has the Woman in Podcasting show that is the podcast and a YouTube channel. And you can check the Elevating You Mastermind, where she teaches anybody to start, grow, and monetize your podcast. So come and check it out. Her community is amazing. So lots of exciting things going on. Thank you so much for your support, for being in my group. Life with Francie on Facebook is free to be in the Facebook group. And then I have thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel and hitting like on those videos or shorts. If you like them, that helps out my channel. I'm trying to grow it. And then um I'm still gonna look for more guests and amazing content. I love the interviews for May, and June is starting and ending super strong. By the time May is done, I should be done with July and August, so I can take a break in June and have like 6 weeks of not doing interviews and just taking time to bring more content to my Patreons and things that I want to do on the website. So I'm excited about all of that that's coming. I want to say, like, the podcast has been heard in 110 countries, and there's like at least 25 that shows up as they still my listeners. So I wanted to make sure and give a shout out to those countries. That is United States, the Philippines, Canada, United Kingdom, Brazil, Germany, Ireland, Australia, Colombia, France, Mexico, Spain, Indonesia, Taiwan. Like that's amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am sending you a hug here from Kansas in the United States. I am so excited. That I have so many countries that I have listened to my podcast. And then YouTube, I have the United States, Philippines, and India. So that is so freaking cool. And the website, people have checked it out from the United States, Philippines, Canada, and Germany. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I just thought that I would give a shout out to the countries that it shows up that it has checked out my content. I wanted to send you a hug and tell you how much I appreciate you for that. Like, how freaking cool is that? Thank you so much. And I hope in on every episode you find something that can help you or help a friend or just have a good laugh, sometimes. And then so for the podcast, I was able to record 8 out of 10 interviews, but I still have two more at the end of the month. Hopefully, I reschedule. Uh, so I'm pretty good on that. Staying on point on like scheduling interviews, and then I'm only doing those on my days off and at only 3 to 5, and I'm learning that 3 is like the most I can do to keep my energy and my voice right. So I'm trying to, like, if I have 3 in one day, then I go back to my calendar and put unavailable and I'll stop that day. So I've been trying to keep some boundaries on that so I don't burn out. And then hopefully working on bringing one live event a month and then two pre-recorded videos. So more into details about the things that I am learning myself or I want to teach that I have done in the past. So a little bit about me. I went through the darkest days, and like right now, I can't believe the life that I'm living, but I'm still not where I want to be. So I'm over like an overachiever or something like that. Like I never stop. Like there's always the next goal. And that's why I'm trying to like step back and like just appreciate the how far I have come because I have, you know, been in hotels and have dealt with a lot of anger issues and budget and things. So it's just crazy that now I finally was able to put all that aside, work through a lot of my trauma. I'm still healing, it's a journey, so I'm not done with it. But I'm just a lot better than when I started. And journaling, podcasters, YouTube people, like, oh my gosh, I am so appreciative of the internet because of all the stuff that I have learned. And now I'm able to get some certification so I can bring other services to my listeners. So I'm excited of what I have in store for the future. And hopefully, once I start bringing some income in, I can launch my Printify store. So I haven't done that either. I have at least 7 products that I have designed, but I need some money before I can launch. So I'm like, I'll get this. So, and then personal life, it has been great. It's still rough in parts that, having 3 people in a relationship is not easy, but actually we have spent so much time together that is crazy. My day starts at 8 o'clock in the morning and it doesn't end till like midnight or 1 o'clock because I go to work. I have dinner with them, relax, and go to sleep and do the thing the next day. And then I love it, the kids doing the craft and things like that. It's like I'm healing my inner child as I'm spending time with them and seeing them how they're surrounded by so much love and so much understanding. And they get to live a different life that I left and that I lived. And it's cool. I'm in a good spot in my personal life, physically and work. Oh my goodness. I did something to my shoulder and it really hurt. So I went to the chiropractor, got adjusted, and I think I'm back put together. But woo, that one really scared me because like I felt my 30s, a lot of muscles, a lot of bones started clicking and stuff. But to get stuck, you're like, oh, hold up now. I'm supposed to be able to move. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'll get it together and I don't know, one day at a time. On a good note, I started diamond painting again after 6 months. I picked it back up and I'm trying to bring more content about it because I love it. It's my favorite hobby. And I know the diamond painting community is pretty freaking awesome. I'm even thinking about having another channel that is just for diamond painting. So like diamond painting with Francie. And then there it will be all, of course, about diamond painting, but I can make shorts, I can make long videos, and it will be just diamond painting. So I just don't have like so much in my YouTube channel because, like, right now, my YouTube channel, I have different playlists, but like, I have the podcast. I have some solo episodes and I'm trying to bring more content that is just for YouTube, but mostly now it's like 90% just podcast content. Last but not least, a podcast. What has okay. My handwriting is horrible. I should do the app that my virtual assistant told me to use so I can have it scripted and show in the computer, but I don't. I have pen and paper and I'm trying to read that. It's a hot mess. Anyways, I cannot forget that I met Haiti de la Cruz through the Woman in Podcasting community. We did a collaboration. I went on her podcast, she went on mine, and now we're working on a collaboration for a Spanish podcast. So, yes, La Vida con Francie y Haiti. And it's gonna be so exciting. I host the Power Networking for Podcasters event with her. So we already have like a great energy coming and we want to talk more in Spanish. So she there was a lot of Googling for for the trailer and the first episode. So we're so excited. It's just gonna be once a month. And yeah, it's just a little bit of Dominican and a little bit of Puerto Rican. So we'll see. The energy is on point. We laugh a lot. We're gonna keep it, simple and general, like talking about the Latin culture, being over here, going over back home, and so many topics for the entrepreneur in the Latin community. So yeah, so go check it out. La Vida con Francie y Haiti in all major platforms. And we're gonna have a YouTube channel as well. So it's not ready yet. We're gonna launch it now in May. Well, when it in May, so next month for me. This month for you. I don't know. Anyways, in May and then June we're gonna launch the first episode, and then it's gonna be one episode a month. For there, if it goes well and we get good feedback, we try to do twice a month. But right now, once a month is the commitment that we can make because she's one busy woman. She has a book of poetry. She has a YouTube channel, a podcast. She's the podcast host of The American Dream in the Eyes of Immigrant. You can check out my interview there, and you can check out her interview is Life with Haiti de la Cruz. And then YouTube channel. She's a writer. Like she does a lot. So we're just trying to bring some cool energy and just let you guys know how we're doing this and her system, my system, and help out other Latinas because, we got to speak more Spanish, and it's just crazy that it's our first language. And we did a lot of Googling for the first episode. It's just too funny. But anyways, I truly can't believe my life right now. I am so grateful to be on this journey. Thank you so much for coming along with me. Hope you enjoy this episode and find this podcast helpful in some way or another, depending on the episode, or entertain yourself with some cool ass interviews. And so yeah, you can find my podcast in all major platforms. Remember to subscribe or follow depending on the app. That helps me a lot. And like the videos if it's on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And yeah. So anyways, this is my review for April. It was truly a busy month. I can't wait. I'm getting ready to, like I said, I'm going to try to do another 10 to 15 interviews in May so I can cover it till August, and then I can take at least 6 weeks off from the podcast in the summer because it's all about boundaries. So, anyways, what are you working on? What are your plans? How is the year going so far for you? Share it down in the comments if it's YouTube channel. Anyways, hope you have a blessed day. Bye bye.